Hello. Let's see. Hello. Are we live? Hey, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. Yes. Give me a thumbs up. Hi. Okay, good. Danny, can you guys hear me okay? Just doing some technology checking. Hey, Jesus. Awesome. Glad you can make it. Beautiful. Okay, good. You guys can hear me. Beautiful. Okay. So, yes. Okay, thank you. So before we start, I want to make sure if you are able to get the workbook. You should have gotten an email if you actually register for this workshop. Yes. If you didn't get an email, you can actually go ahead and get it inside this group right now. There's a post with the workbook. Hey, Richard. Hi, glad you can join us. Welcome. We're waiting for people to hop on because a lot of people is like trying to figure out where the workshop is at. If you have never been inside this group, welcome. So yeah, so let us know where you're tuning in from. And so while we're waiting for more people to hop in, okay? So if you are new in this group, I just want to first of all say welcome you to this group. This group is designed for entrepreneurs or aspire entrepreneurs that want to cultivate and have a better mindset so they can start manifesting whatever it is that they want. Okay, so usually every month I will have a workshop. I will teach for 3 days on a different topic. So today, the workshop that you're attending, just to make sure you are at the right place, it is called How to Make 2023 Your Wealthiest Year. Okay, we are in January, and I think it's very, very important to have a great start of 2023. Okay. Beautiful. Yes. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you have your workbook, and then we can go ahead and get started. Okay, we have lots to cover in the next 3 days. So if you make sure, it would be best if you can actually be at a place where you can take notes, because this is called a workshop. Okay, meaning you're gonna be working. Okay, so you're not just gonna be listening to me talk. You're actually gonna be working as I'm going. Okay, awesome, Jonathan. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so before we get started, let me just introduce you to myself. If you don't know who I am, my name is Amy Lin, and you can see my screen. My title is called the Opulent Coach, but a lot of people is not aware of the word opulent. So let me just go ahead and explain to you what the word opulence means. Okay, so the word opulence means having an abundance of wealth, full of richness. That's the word opulence mean, with no restrictions. Okay. Most people, when we talk about wealth, what do most people think about? Can you guys let me know in the chat? When most people talk about wealth, right? What do people immediately think about when they think about wealth? Type in the chat. I mean, you're in a group called Wealthy Mindset. So, what does wealth mean to you? I would love to hear what you guys thought. Money. Thank you, Raul. A lot of people think it's money. Yeah, Jesus, money. Okay. Anything else besides money? What else is also wealth? Can anyone share? I mean, money is obvious. Okay. So, what other things consider wealth? You'll see me looking at the screen because I have my phone. I want to make sure, I'm looking at the comments. Okay, that's why. Hey, Timmy, welcome. I'm starting the workshop by asking the audience what's considered wealth. Yes, thank you. Legacy, advantage. Thank you. Health, and thank you, Richard. Yes. Property, business knowledge. Yes, good. So besides money, there's health. Good. What else? What else is considered wealth? Think about it. What else is considered wealth? Time freedom. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. Time freedom. Absolutely. Yes. The beautiful part about money is that money can buy time. Yes? Money can buy time. Knowledge? Yeah. Relationships. Thank you, Jonathan. Relationships. Yes. Whether that's family relationships, business colleagues, or romantic relationship, right? Yes, that's definitely part of wealth. Oh, Timmy, it's Chinese, huh? I don't know if I can read it. Oh, I would assume it's wealth. Well, yeah, I don't know what it is. Sorry, Timmy. Oh, what else? What else is wealth? Okay. I really want you guys to really think about it, right? Because you're at a workshop that says make your 2023 your wealthiest year. So what does that look like besides money? Okay. Network. Okay, so your network is your net worth. Yes? I think so. Network is your net worth. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So as you're going through these 3 days, I really want you to think about what does that look like for you, right? Because for everybody, it may mean different things. But what does wealth mean for you? Okay. Besides money, relationship, health, location freedom, time freedom, okay, doing what you love to do. I think that's part of wealth, right? Doing what you love to do. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we have a lot to cover. So I just wanted to give you three, like a agenda for these 3 days. Today, I'm going to be talking about vision. Okay, actually, no. Today, I'm going to be talking about purpose. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about vision. And then the third day, I'm going to be talking about goals. Okay, so this is how these 3 days are going to break it down into, just so that you know. Okay, so today, everything is going to be, we're going to start off with the purpose, why you do what you do. Okay, so a lot of people, if you don't know what your purpose is, it's okay. So after this workshop, I guarantee you have more understanding of what your purpose is. Okay. So to begin, let me just go ahead and I would like to share a quote. And this is right off from the workbook. Okay. So that's why it will be good to have your workbook handy. If you don't have the workbook, that's okay. Have a notepad, have a notebook, and then you can follow along. Okay. So this quote is from Napoleon Hill. Okay. If you know Napoleon Hill, okay, Napoleon Hill was the author of Think and Grow Rich, the #1 book on wealth and success. Okay. But this quote did not come from that book. It came from one of his other books called The Laws of Success. Okay, I'm just going to read it for you. What a different story people would have to tell if they would adopt a definite purpose and stand by that purpose until it is time to become all-consuming purpose. Okay, I'm going to read that again. What a different story people would have to tell if they would adopt a definite purpose and stand by that purpose until the time has become that it's all-consuming purpose. Okay, all-consuming. So as we're going into what a purpose is, okay, I would like for everyone to think about, okay, what is your understanding of what purpose is? I'd like to hear from you guys. What is your understanding of what a purpose is? What is purpose? Type in the chat. What other words have you heard people talk about? What is your purpose? What is your purpose in life? Is your purpose in life to get a job, get married, grow older, have a family, pay taxes, right? Pay taxes. You can't avoid that. And then die? Like, is that what the purpose of your life is? Hey, Lisa, glad to have you. So you're saying that the purpose is goal. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you're on this workshop. Okay, because I'm gonna go through the difference between purpose, vision, and goals, because they're all actually all different. Okay. Reason for being. Hey, Brian. Good to have you. Reason for being. That's deep. Yeah. Reason why you're here. Yes. What else? What else? What is purpose? Think about it. What is purpose? Everybody has different ideas around what purpose is. Right? Okay. So Richard says motivation to live what you consider a happy life. Okay. Motivation behind what you do. Yes. Okay. Jonathan says to use our given potential by our creator. That's good. That's good, Jonathan. That's very good. Oh, Timmy says your mission. Yeah. Do you know why? So Brian says the things that you do intentionally. Okay. Thank you for everyone's input on this. Okay. As you can see, no one really knows, right? There's no like just one answer. Everybody is saying different things. Okay. Do you know why it's so confusing in a way? You know why? I'll tell you why. Because purpose is not really a thing. Purpose is actually a feeling. You want to write that down. It's very hard to describe to someone. You could try to put into words that that's your purpose. But purpose is actually a feeling. Like it's kind of like a knowingness, if you will. So write that down. A knowingness. Purpose is a feeling. You just know, right? It's in another words you can use. It's like your calling, your dharma. Yeah, thank you for putting that in. Yep. It's a calling. Yes. Okay. So you might not know what your purpose is at this time, right? That's why you're here. Okay. But have you ever given any thought to what your purpose is? Anybody? Have you ever, before this call, before you came on the call, have you ever wondered to yourself, ask yourself, what is my purpose in life? Why am I here? Anyone? Has anyone ever sat down with you and said, hey, Richard, let's talk about your purpose? Anybody? Ah, okay. So Raul says to serve others. That's beautiful. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Hey, Jesus says all the time. Okay. So you think about your purpose all the time. Good. Okay. What's come up for you? What's come up? Have you found it yet? Anyone? Have you ever given thought to what your purpose is? Yes, no? Yeah. A lot of people are still searching. Yes? Yes. That's beautiful. Okay. And there's a saying, search, you shall what? Search and you shall. Mm. Find. Thank you, Timmy. Find. Yes. So continue to search. because you will find it. You will find it. I guarantee you. And I'll share my story a little bit later, okay, about how I found my purpose. Okay. I had to look for it. I looked very hard. I spent a lot of times, a lot of years to look for my purpose. Okay. So for those of you who are still in a search, continue to search for your purpose because you will find it. You have to. Okay. So continue to search for it. Okay. So if that's just I want to help you guys to shift your mindset a little bit, okay? If you did know what your purpose was, if you did know, okay? I know some of you are still searching and not sure, that's totally fine. But that's change the mind, right? The way we ask the question differently, okay? If you did know what your purpose was, what would it be? Just ask yourself, if I did know what my purpose was, what would it be? So I saw Timmy put in the chat saying put smiles on people's faces. Okay. Is that what your purpose is? If you did know what your purpose was, what would it be? And don't overthink it, okay? Like you just ask yourself, if I knew what my purpose was in life, in this lifetime, what would that be? Okay. Anyone? Okay. So Jonathan says you feel happy, fulfilled, enlightened. Yes. But if you knew what your purpose was, what would your purpose be? If you knew what it was, what would your purpose be? I think a lot of people already put in the chat. Very, very similar. If you saw what most people type in the chat earlier, you'll see a similarity there. What do you think your purpose in life is? Okay. Okay, Richard. It's good. You use the word perceived purpose. Yeah. And it's true. Okay, depending on where you're at in your life, your purpose may change. Yeah. Okay. So Timmy says happiness. Okay. You guys want to know? To be of benefit, increase growth for this and following generations. Okay. Help other people achieve their goals, to be persistent and don't give up. I think that's what you mean, Matt. Don't give up, right? Okay. Do you guys want to know? Okay, let me give that to you. Okay. Your purpose in life, okay, and you can expand it in different versions, okay? But your purpose in life is to do what you love to do what you love to do, and then also contribute to the world. There you go, Brian. Your purpose in this life is to do what you love to do, and at the same time, make an impact, make a contribution to the world. That's it. Yes? Do what you love to do. Enjoy what you love to do. And at the same time, making an impact to the world. Yeah, you like that. Yep. Isn't that what it is? You got to be enjoying what you do, right? Like it would be difficult for you to just make difference in the world and then hate what you do. It's not possible, right? You got to enjoy what is it that you do. Okay? Because, okay, we're going to lead into the next question. If you're following along, this is question 4 on the workbook. The reason is because your purpose gives meaning to why you're doing what you're doing. Okay, so write that down. Your purpose in life gives you meaning as to why you're doing what you're doing. Right? Why did you wake up in the morning this morning today? Is it to just go to work and come home and then repeat the same tomorrow? It's not. It's actually not. It's actually do what you enjoy doing every single day. So for those people that are listening, okay, if you are not doing what you enjoy doing right now, that's okay. You don't give up. Okay? But you do want to start thinking about what is it that I do enjoy doing. Okay? And to share just a quick story about my own journey, okay, I didn't just wake up one day and say, yeah, I want to become a coach. Okay, not at all. And there's actually another story behind how I became a coach. Okay. But when I, as a lot of you after college graduation, you're like you needing to find work, right? A job. And I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I went into banking because all I knew was I love helping people. Like that, I just know. Like I knew that ever since I was young, but I didn't know in what capacity, right? But I went into banking because in the actual bank, you can actually help people, right? Help people opening accounts, help people getting a loan, right? And I really enjoy that aspect of it, right? So I stayed in the banking for 2 years, until one day it was just like it was just not fulfilling anymore, right? So I wanted to change. I wanted to do something different, okay? But I didn't know what to do because that was my first job ever out of college. And I told my mom, I said, I don't really enjoy what I'm doing now. And it feels like just like, ugh, like it's not fulfilled. Okay. Anyone can relate to that? If you whether it's right now or in the past when you were in a job that you was not fulfilled. Anybody? Would love to hear. I know I'm not the only one. Right? Like it's important that there's fulfillment behind what we do. Okay. Not just because of the money, because the money is not gonna stay sustain, right? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. I know you and I had this conversation. So, but she told me like I was so like young and naive, right? Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Okay. So she told me, well, no one likes their job, so you just suck it up. That's what my mom told me. Okay. And that was my first job. So I didn't know better things, right? So I did. Instead of sucking it up, what happened was I started switching to different banks, right? I started jumping around. I'm like, okay, let me see. And I thought it was because of the bank that I was with, right? So within the next 6 years, no, next 7 years, I switched 6 banks within the 7 years. Yeah, it doesn't look very good on your resume. Okay. Yeah, like when I went on an interview and they're like, okay, every time you go for a bank is only like a year. What happened, right? And I just have to make up something. Yeah, I know that's so bad, so bad. But I thought the problem was the company. I didn't know the problem was me, right? I didn't know that. And then same thing happened again. That was in the banking industry. And then I went into the real estate industry. Same thing happened. I switched so many different brokerages. Same thing, right? That's why I said I was searching until I became to do what I do now. Okay, so if you are not in a job where you enjoy, that's okay. There's hope. Okay, do not just don't settle. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't settle, but always have a goal in mind. Okay, always have a vision and have a goal in mind, and then it must happen. Okay, so I'll talk more about this tomorrow when we get into the vision. Okay, but I want to just give you guys some hope. Okay, if you're in a job or if you're not doing something you enjoy doing and it's not fulfilling, it's okay. There's hope. Okay, but we got to get to the bottom as to what is it that you do enjoy doing. Okay, and go from there. Okay, so what I did was I went from being 9 to 5, okay, going from 9 to 5 to becoming an entrepreneur, which is a real estate agent, right? So I hated the 9 to 5. I hated reporting to the boss, right? I'm just not very good at it. So I wanted to become a realtor. So now I'm my own boss. You see, so it was much better, but it still wasn't that fulfilling. Okay, but at least I made progress. Okay, and that took me total of 13 years. I want to tell you 13 years before I came to do what I meant to do, which is in coaching. 13 years. Okay, so it didn't happen overnight. Okay, but there's hope. Okay, so really I want you guys to think about why you're doing what you're doing. Okay, if it's for the money, if you need the money, that's fine for now. Okay, but you gotta have a plan. Okay, you gotta have a plan B, not B, like have a plan to switch to something else better. Okay, and then when we're talking about this, there's one book that I would like to, or a clip that I would like you guys to watch. Has any of you watched or listened to Simon Sinek? Start with Why? Any of you? It's called Simon Sinek, Sinek. Start with Why. He has a book, and then it's also on YouTube with I think many, like a lot of millions views. Anybody? Yes? Yeah. If you haven't read it or seen it, go Google it on. You never heard of it, Matt? Oh, okay. Be good for you to just watch it on YouTube. It's a short clip. It's called Starting with Why. Starting with Why. Okay. Especially those of you that have companies, right? It's not just you. Maybe you have a team, you have a company, you have people that you work with. It would be good to know the why. Okay, awesome. So let's move on to question number 5. Okay, our purpose in life. Okay, this is a blank, a question with 2 blanks. Your purpose in life. Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. Start with why. Beautiful. Simon Sinek. Yep. Be really good for you to watch that. Okay. So just to continue to dive in a little bit deeper as to what your purpose is. Okay, so for you to start thinking about why you do what you do. Our purpose in life is to grow and expand. Okay, so put that down. Purpose in life is to grow yourself first and expand so you can help others, right? It always starts with you first. Okay, I know a lot of people in the chat saying they want to help other people. Okay, that's beautiful, but you gotta always start with you first. Yes, you gotta help yourself and then you can help other people. If you don't even know what your purpose is, right, how can you lead other people? So your purpose in life is to grow and expand, and that is never ending. Never ending. Okay, See, so in my story, in my own story, I had to transition. I had to grow and expand in my awareness. Okay. In transition, different role, if you will, right? To become a better and better version of me, right? And then my results will reflect that as I'm growing. Okay. So as you're thinking about your business, your results in life, your goals for this year, okay, you got to be able to stretch yourself to the next level. Okay. And what does that look like? So that's what we're going to go into tomorrow when we're going to be talking about your vision. Okay. What does that look like? What does your life look like? What does your business look like? How are you going to live? How much money, how much assets you have? Okay. Where are you going to live? Right? How do you spend money? How do you spend your days? Okay. All these things, tomorrow we're going to dive into it. Okay. So with that, there's three things I want you to write down. Okay. If you look at the workbook, there's 3 blanks. Okay. The reason why today we start off with your purpose, because your purpose is the why. Yes, it's like kind of like the foundation as to why you're doing what you do, right? So you write down purpose. Your purpose will lead to your vision. Okay, so that's why we're gonna build your vision upon your purpose today. Okay, once we have your vision, then we can chunk it down and then turn them into goals. Okay, so you want to write this down. The difference between a vision and a goal is that vision is long term, right? You hear people have long term vision, like companies have 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. Okay. I think I heard like a Japanese company has 100 years vision of where the company is going. Okay. So, do you have a vision of how your life is going to go? 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, okay, in the long run. Versus goals, goals is short term, okay. When we set goals, we're going to be talking about a few criteria, okay. But when we're setting goals, goals are supposed to be less than 1 year out, within 1 year. Okay, so you can have a 1 month goal, you can have a 2 weeks goal, you can have a quarterly goal, a yearly goal. Okay, but no more than 1 year out. You can have maybe 2 years, I want to say, maximum. Okay, but otherwise, when you go out, it's a vision. Okay, is that making sense? Give me a yes in the chat since I can't see you guys. Hopefully, I didn't lose anybody. Yeah. Did that clarify? Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, good. Awesome. Hey, Janet. Good to have you. Yay. Yeah, Lisa. Okay, good. Okay. Awesome. Okay. So are you guys ready to write out your purpose statement? Are you excited? Right? I said this is a workshop, so we'll be working. We'll be working. Okay. So I'm going to help you guys to write out your purpose statement, okay, on this call. And just know that it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? And then know that you can always change it. It's ever evolving. Okay, like the purpose statement example that I have on the workbook, I didn't come up with that like the first time. Like I really thought about it over and over and over again. I tweaked it a lot to be able to have what I have. Okay, so again, this is ever evolving. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read my purpose statement first, and then I'll break it down to help you guys to build yours. Okay, okay. So my purpose in life is to expand my own consciousness, right? Like I said, everything starts with you first and then expand. Okay, so for me, I need to first become aware. So another word for consciousness is awareness. I cannot change something if I'm not aware, right? I can't change that. How can I earn more money if I don't know how I'm going to earn more money? I need to become aware of it. Okay, so therefore, expanding my own consciousness or my own growth is essential first. Okay, once I do that, I can help others to expand theirs. You see, I can help other people to expand theirs. Okay, that's the first part. Okay, so let's pause there, and then I want you guys to also come up. Let's just do a rough draft of what you think the first line of your purpose is. How about that? You can just start off with, my purpose in life is to, whatever you want to put in there, is to become the best version of myself, right? Remember, it's always starting yourself first. My purpose in life is to maybe find out what I enjoy doing, right? Because sometimes not everybody knows what they like to do, what they enjoy doing, right? And that's okay. Like I said, it took me 13 years to find out what I enjoy doing, right? Oh, that's beautiful. Came up with the purpose to be loved and to love others. Yeah. Okay, that would be the first part, Jeanette. Thank you for sharing that. That's the first part. Yeah. And then we can add on to that. Okay. To to be loved and love others. Okay. Yeah. Feel free to type in the chat. Maybe I can give you some feedback and we can tweak it. Or if you have any questions, feel free to type in the chat. Okay. But we're just working on the first part of your purpose statement. Right. My purpose in life is to make myself happy. Right? And then I can share with the world, maybe. Right? Always starts with self. Okay. I know a lot of people, a lot of people on the call um, love to give, right? Such a great giver, always wanted to give other people and then put themselves last. Okay, we got to change that. How can you give from an empty cup, right? Because you give, and at the end, you're empty. You have nothing to give. Okay, we got to change that a little bit. Okay, good, Timmy. Your purpose in life is to be how about the best version of yourself that you want to be? Okay, and then we'll remove the second part. Let's take out not have to worry about what other people think. Let's take that out. My purpose in life is to be the best version of myself. Period. That's it. Okay. Okay, Raul, my purpose in life is to better myself. That's good. Good. Yeah. Period. Yeah, that's it. Good. That's the first part. Okay. Anyone else want to share with their purpose before we go into the second part? Really, and just know that again, you don't have to come up with it at this on this call, right? This needs some time to think about it. Okay. Ah, Matt, I love it. Is to be rich so I can support and assist others. They can create the best version of themselves. Yeah. I think that's your most recent purpose, Matt, right? I don't think because I don't think before you came on the mentorship you would have said that. No way. But I'm so glad that you're able to claim that. Yeah. Because you're a giver. I know you're a giver. But it's for you. You got to become rich so you can show other people how they can do it too, right? It's kind of like teaching them how to fish rather than give them fish. Yeah? Jonathan is your purpose in life is to grow and find out your passion is and create wealth from it. Awesome. Yeah. And you're still young. I know you're in your 20s, so that's the beautiful part of that, right? Like it's good to find out earlier in the year in how old you are, right? So that'll be good. Yes. Okay. Okay. It's never too late. It's true. It's true. It's never too late, but it would be easier if we started earlier. Yes. Okay. Awesome. I think most people have it down. Okay. Good. 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 Continue to refine it. Okay. Come back and revisit and then read it. You want to read it and see if it resonates. Okay. When you read it, sometimes it feels differently. Okay. So make sure you read that. All right. We're gonna move on to the second part. Okay. Now, because your life is both living and work, okay, you got to do some work. Yes, it's not just having fun and not doing anything with your life. So life is combination of work and living, okay, both. Okay, so therefore I put down I live and work, okay, because that's life, right? Balance, live and work. And then opulent, of course, opulent has to be in there. Productive, okay, and harmonious environment. Okay. For me, it is very, very important to be in a harmonious environment. Okay. I would think same for you. Right? Can you imagine if you're surrounded in an environment that's chaotic? Right? You wouldn't even be able to think about your dreams and goals and vision. No way. Right? So harmonious environment is important. And when I say that, it's also the physical environment that I'm in, as well as environment in my mind. Okay, hope you guys got that. Opulence is not just having a nice car, having go to fancy restaurants and buying fancy bags. Right? It's not just that. Opulence is actually in here. Is to be able to think freely. And this is the beautiful part of the mindset, guys. No one can force you to think something you don't want to think. Nobody. At the same time, you can think about wealthy thoughts. Yes? Doesn't matter what you have in your bank account. Doesn't matter if you're stuck at a job you don't like. It doesn't matter. You can start thinking about what you do like in your future. There's no limit on that, right? That's truly a gift. That's truly a gift. So when I was doing a 9 to 5, I was thinking in my mind, how cool would it be if I was my own boss? That's what I had in mind. How cool would it be if I could be my own boss, right? 7 years later, I became my own boss, right? And then when I became my own boss in real estate, I was like, how cool would it be if I could have location freedom? Okay, because in real estate, it's pretty much you're very a location sensitive job, if you will, right? It's not like it's a laptop style. It's not. Okay. So in my mind, I was like, how cool would it be if I have a location freedom? I can work from home, work from anywhere in the world, right? That's what I had in mind. And then, how many years later? 5 years later. 5 years later, okay, now I get to work from anywhere. Okay. You see, like I designed that. It didn't happen by accident. But I thought about it. I said, how cool would it be if I could do that? Okay. And I made it happen. Okay. So again, doesn't matter. I don't know where you guys everyone is at, but you can start thinking about the life you want to create, and then it will happen in a very lawful process. Okay, so if you have never been on my workshop, you'll hear me talk about universal laws. Okay, I'll probably talk about that tomorrow and the day after. Okay, everything happened in the universe. It's not by accident. There is no accident that you guys are on the call right now. No accident. You could be doing a lot of things, and a lot of things could happen, things like that, right? But you're here, so this message is meant for you. Okay, so opulent, productive, and harmonious environment. Okay, so I want you guys to write down 3 adjectives. What kind of environment, okay, or state of mind you would like to be in? Okay, so think about it, and I'll maybe give you some examples. For some, it could be peaceful. For some, it could be abundant, right? Prosperous. Again, doesn't matter what situation you're in. Okay, what would you like it to be? Okay, abundant, prosperous, calm, relaxed, um, serene. Serene is a good one. Serene, just right. Serene is kind of like no worries, right? It's kind of the opposite because I know most people have a lot of worries. Okay. What other adjective would you like to include in your life? Because this is going to come true. Okay, but you got to claim it first. You got to claim it. Abundance, prosper, gratitude. Yeah, gratitude. Calm and relax. Yes. I thought of you, Matt, when I was thinking about calm and relax. you know, practice relaxing. Yes, yes. Gotta practice that. and it starts here with the mind, right? How about effortless? That's one of Brian's words, effortless. Okay, Richard says quiet, fulfilling, tranquil. Okay, we can feel it. Yes, very fulfilling and tranquil. Yeah. Serene, creative, imaginative. Oh, I love those, Jesus. Love it. Creative, imaginative. Good, 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 good. Peaceful, flexible, abundant, fulfilling. Yeah, yeah. Feel free. If you like what other people, the words people are using, feel free to take it. right? That's the whole point of us being here. Yeah, if you see anything that others you take it. It's okay. Fulfilling is a good one. Yeah. Fulfilled. Yeah. Anybody else? Yeah. So just remember is the environment both physically on the outside as well as mentally in your mind. Both. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. So we're going to go into the third part, the last part to finish this. So I can be of greater service, right? Because everybody wants to share and contribute to other people, right? To my family. So I start out with, think about bubbles like this. Think about the ripple effect, right? So it's me first, and then who's the closest to me? Most likely my family, right? And then when it goes out, it could be my community, right? So for some of you, if you have a church or things like that, that could be your church, your community, and then therefore the world, okay, or the universe, okay? Or your school, maybe your work, whatever community that you're part of, okay? But think about it from inside out, okay? You go out like a ripple effect. So you can even say, so I can be of greater, or I can contribute, I can give back, right? Or I can help others in need, right? Maybe it's a certain causes that you feel resonate towards. Yeah. Type in the chat. Once you kind of have an idea. Who do you want to serve? Maybe you have a nonprofit organization, right, that you contribute to. Yeah. Anyone wants to share theirs? Once now that you have kind of like the example, right? And just again, just know that you don't have to follow this. This is just kind of like a template, right, to get you started. Okay. And then that way you can put together. Feel free to type your purpose in the chat. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. So you can contribute to your service organization of the Rotary. Yeah. I know that one is very close to your heart. Yeah. Good. Do you guys see this? This is behind the reason why you do what you do, right? Why you get up in the morning, why you work, why do you go to work, why do you earn a living, right? This is your purpose. And you're growing and expanding you first, and eventually is to help other people. Okay. Like who here like believes that you're here for meant for something bigger than yourself? Anybody? Like you just there's a need and there's a desire to contribute. Like you just know that you're here for bigger things. Anybody? That feeling of knowing that I know I'm here for something. I might not know what it is, but I know. Yeah? Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Janet. Yep. You see? Right? It's a knowingness, each one of us. Like we're meant for something bigger. We're not just here just to live and pay bills. Yeah, see? Right? Everybody is in agreement. Yes. Right. Good. Good. So find something, right, that you enjoy doing and dedicate your whole life to it. Okay, so some people, right, some kids, they were born and then they knew what they wanted to do. They want to grow up and they want to be a singer. They want to be a painter. They want to be a teacher, right? For example, right? And then they pursue it when they're really young. Okay, that's amazing, right? But not everyone grew up knowing what they enjoy doing, right? I didn't know what I enjoy doing. Right? And a lot of times you have to find out what you don't enjoy to find out what you do enjoy. Right? I found out that I didn't like to be in a 9 to 5. I enjoy to be outdoor. I don't like to be indoor, like closed up. Right? Every time when I go to like especially like hospital, and I see those people inside the hospital, I'm like, oh, they don't even know what outside is raining or sunny. They have no idea. They're just inside, right? And for me, I can't. I can't be inside too long, right? So when I know what I don't want, I know what I do want. Okay, so I would recommend for you guys, and we'll wrap up here, okay, to write down what you don't enjoy doing, okay, in maybe your work, okay, or in your previous jobs, and then write out also the opposite. What do you do enjoy doing? Okay, so for me, I didn't like being inside a building for 8 hours. I didn't enjoy that. What I did enjoy is having interaction with someone, right? Rather than behind a desk, that is like no way. But at least at the bank, I was talking to someone face to face, right? That I did enjoy doing. So I take that with me. Okay, face to face. I was able to talk to someone. They kind of share their problems, and then I give them a solution, right? I really enjoy that. You see? And I took it to becoming in real estate. Same thing, right? In real estate, people wanted to buy or wanted to sell. They have a need, and I'm there to fill it. Right? So similar, you see? Okay, so you'll tweak it as you go, and then you get to mold it as you go. Okay, and trust me, if you just persist and not give up, okay, don't give up. You will find your purpose and your calling. Okay, and once you do, that's it. Just dedicate all your effort and time to it, and help others along the way. Okay. All right. With that, I want to thank all of you for attending. If this is your first workshop, especially the first day, for showing up, for yourself. It's not for me, it's for you. Okay. And I'm here to help you to create some clarity around your purpose, your vision, and your goal. Okay. So with that, I will go ahead and drop. Okay, I'm gonna put in my Calendly link. I do offer people a 15 minutes just to create some clarity about your vision and your purpose and your goal if you already have it. Okay, if you don't have them, that's okay. By the end of the third day, you will have some idea. Okay. So with that, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about vision, vision, vision. And I'm going to actually take you through a powerful visualization exercise that you don't want to miss. Okay. I want you to take through and you can start visualizing the life that you want to create. Okay. So see you guys tomorrow, same time. Okay. Have a good night and take some time out of today and tonight to think about your purpose statement. Okay. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.